Okay, so let's start with the JBPM presentation. I'm Nishan. I'll be taking on this session of the JBPM. So this like we'll be taking overview of JBPM, a different kind of accounts onto the JBPM, and basically we are going to look into how the architecture, some console, and how the JBPM basically works in the word. Okay, so start with the JBPM suite. So JBPM is a flexible BPM suite. So as you know, like this is an open source BPM product. So it has basically two version. One is community edition and one is enterprise edition. So community edition as a freely available, the latest version is 7.14, and the enterprise edition we have it around 7.2, which is enterprise, and they renamed that to the process automation manager. So now it's with Red Hat, and Red Hat basically do support all the enterprise versions of the product. And it is basically kind of a bridge in between the developers, specifically Java developers, and the business analysts. So as it is, other products are more business friendly, more on to the designing part. This consists of some Java code also, so that Java developer can also kindly can go into the process designing. So it has a traditional BPM engine, which is not limited to the technical, but non-technical person, like both the technical, non-technical person, one can work on it. So without taking any Java assistance, business analysts can design the processes and can use it with minimum Java code. And even with the extensive Java part or the coding would be included into the processes into various layers, like for example service tasks. So that can be done through this. So JPAPM has a dual focus, both on the management thing. Business users can work on the process designing, process identification, process optimization through Kai Workbench, and there is option for developers where they can code into the Kai Workbench. Also, there is the Eclipse option available for the same. So that's what BPM is. So what it does basically, it has the modular, so it has a different business goals, like, or business process which you want to develop or execute, can be basically a design using Kai Workbench, which JBPM product has. So it improve your process business logic, it improves your other thing, and basically it is kind of used for the designing your manual as is process into the automated to be processes. It JBPM has a lightweight engine, so the workflow is almost a small Java program that basically comes built on the different application server. For example, we have Apache Tomcat, we have EAP, we have Wildfly application server. So which comes with the community edition as an open source alternative to the Red Hat EAP servers. So there are different components of the core engine. There are a lot of features and tools which included. So it has an Eclipse based and web based editor for designing the process onto a web based version, and maybe implementing in detail into the Eclipse. There is a persistence available where the process instance can be persisted for particular durations, or maybe for the entire life cycle of the process instance. There's a human task which you can design into the BPM console, the workbench, and can be included as a part of the workflow. And also you can have the external user interface which you can basically use for particular uh, kind of external interface, which include can be used internally for kind of with the integration of the REST API. So there is an optional process repository where you deploy the processes. It will be stored internally into your process engine, and basically they can create as a knowledge repository for of your process. There is a logging mechanism which you have, and there is integration with the Spring Center. Next is, what does JBPM do? So it is a gap between a business analyst and developer and end user. So there's no domain as specific verticals for it. You can use the BPM technology for multiple kind of domains, and basically it is easy for business analysts for designing work process or workflow with the help of the Kai workbench, the designer. There are a lot of kind of different kind of artifacts which you can create or design on different using the web-based palette. JBPM supports adaptive and dynamic process that require flexibility to model. So it has a complex real life situation where the people can design the rigid process, they can control the end users, user interface, the flow and other things. JBPM also worked as an isolated process engine, or there's a standalone, you can use it, or you can use JBPM engine as an embedded one. It also has the flexibility of BRMS, so it includes the rules like components of for designing the business rule and complex flow that that JBP supports. So as an overview, like it has a runtime management where it manages the processes, the tasks which it creates as an instance. So there are reporting part where you can have a dashboard for your processes which include into the product itself. So business analysts can basically interact with this these things with for the day-to-day work. There is execution part where the core engine execute all the deploy process. There is a human task service which is used for the user interface with respect to process. There is a persistence layer where you can save your process step or whatever process instance or wherever there's a activity reside. So there's a REST implementation, JMES integration with the respect to the process core engine, where you can integrate with the core engine with the REST API. That will make the process kind of loosely coupled or the user interface kind of loosely coupled. There's a modeling and deployment environment. So there's a process designer, data modeler, the rule authoring where you can design various complex business rules. There's a form modeler which is inbuilt forms of the JBPM which you can use, and there is a Maven and Git repository, which has been given for pushing your artifact or a code into the separate repository where you can use it or export the code and basically import it multiple ways. So there is Eclipse developer for the developers, Java developers, which the who can basically write a business logic, let's say service task they can write is which is more technical part of the JB. So we'll go just quickly with the workbench. So there are Kai workbench when you log into the JBPM. So there's a designer section where you can define projects, pages, and so on. So there's a deploy section where you deploy the code of what you have written as a BPM project. So you can manage the process. You can create the process instance. So this is also kind of a design testing administration tool. So within the same Kai workbench, you can do all these things. So there are a track where you can have a dashboard like BAM dashboards. So there is a task which can be allocated to the individual user and so on. There are admin section into it. So this we are going to see when we go into practicals. So this is the authoring environment, basically a designer view where you have a palette where you can model the process at high level. There is the option to migrate, download the BPMN2 model from the console itself. So we have the data modeler where you can define the business object with multiple these types like we have string, integer, and so on. You can create your own business object, the customized business object. We have the form modeler where you can design the forms, the inbuilt forms of JBPM, like drag and drop HTML component. You can there is a simulation available through which you can simulate the process before the deployment without any actual implementation. So that we are going to see more JVPM console mostly won't be used in practicals. But yeah, sometime if you want to test it quickly, you can use this. There are task allocation list, task list, which is assigned to the individual user based on the role and job performed by them. These are the some reports dashboard which included inside the part as a part of the component. So so that's it. And the last one is your Eclipse environment where the Java developers are basically going to work. So that's it. So